it's Guido coming at you with the Tactics Talk. Good morning, everybody. I hope you have a fantastic day. I'm doing okay so far. Can't complain. Make the mini-map a little larger there for you guys. Today we have SMF in his Lansen C, Tier 8. He's top tier on Proc. That's a good place to be. Top tier on Proc in a Lansen C. What I wanted to show you before we got started, though, well, two things. I'm not going to show you the first thing. The first thing is this is one of the largest base XP games I've seen in a while. 1900 and some change. Big game. Second thing is check out the setup that he's got going on in terms of equipment. He's on setup number 2. So my assumption is he saw Proc, knew it was a vision fight. He's got optics, a CVS, and vents on his Lansen C. It's going to be important, my friends. It's going to be important. Spawned into the north side, and SMF is in clan BNE. And he's headed off towards the west, all right? 1, 2 already on each side. We got a KV-5, a 34-3, a 4400, and a Charioteer on the enemy team. Fairly even setup, I would say. Scouts, we have none. This is also important. In fact, I would say, I would be willing to bet a sum of money that the best scout on this map is this Lansen C. I would be surprised if the 44-100 was carrying a CVS and optics. Both. I would be surprised if he had even one of them. I would be surprised, very surprised if he had both. So no other scouts on the map, especially no tier 8 scouts. The only real thing that's going to outspot our hero here in his Lansen C is somebody bumbling up onto him and maybe getting a proxy light like that, or if he makes a mistake. So very interesting setup. That's why I wanted you guys to check this out. This is definitely using the new, well, is it new anymore, the new equipment system? Using the equipment system to its maximum right here. Don't quite have a shot on KV-1. We do have to be careful here shooting in this area. There's a lot of different angles people can be spotting you from. Sometimes you're going to feel like you're very sure that you are double bushing. We knocked a tree down, so they're going to know something's coming. This is pretty crazy. We're getting very deep here. Very deep. Another tree goes down. Okay. All right. Well, I just was talking up your scouting acumen, my friend, and now you're just knocking trees down like that. All right. There we go. We're going to shoot him, or are we just going to spot him? Little CVS action, you gotta love that. There we go, 555 spotting. This KV-1S has no idea how he's lit right now. Oop, the shot went in. That was someone else who's trying to get him. I might just finish him off, but there you go. Yeah, kill him. Kill him. Oh, gotta let him get away. I think, though, if he'd have been lit, all that stuff would have shot him. So there you have it. Nice shot right there. He goes down. And look at this. We're at 332 damage. We got 762 spotting. This guy is just about to proxy light us, but we kill him, and then we move. And now we're lit. Now, this could hurt a little bit, depending on how many TDs. Notice over, I wasn't watching very much. Yeah, there you go. That's painful, because those things are tough. Those things are tough. Hard to kill. Interesting that he didn't just continue to shoot down the same azimuth that he was sitting on. So that's a player who doesn't really know what's going on. If you look over on the east side, you can tell that the enemy team is working through the hill. The kind of good and bad news is that SMF's team is camping back there. So the ONI's down in the pit, but at least, well, he was slowing them down. He's no longer slowing them down. Just shredding this poor AT-7. Looks like he's hiding behind something right there. Let's just pause this for a second. The Charioteer is on the other side, so that's the big worry. The AT-7, the other TD, is getting killed here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tanks lit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's only a couple unaccounted for. One of them being the KV-5. No, he isn't. The KV-5 is down there. So we killed the AT-7. We've got look at this. Look at this CVS, what it's doing. It's just finding guys. Those guys have no idea. They're like, why are we getting lit? KV-2 says, I don't know, but I don't like it, so I'm just going to try to back out, which isn't going to help him much. So watch him creep forward and see where he gets him lit again. Dun, dun. Just creeping forward. Shell's going in. Scorpion's coming in to join the fun. 34-3 is noticing Something is amiss over on the west side. You see him flexing over this way. I wouldn't be surprised to see him show up. The buggy goes down. And we're up to 1,800 assists and 1,700 damage. Yeah, here comes the 34-3. I saw him moving earlier, so he comes over. He's like, what is happening over here? Now, a little bit dangerous here. We can get in a sandwich, and a KV-2 can cause a lot of issues for us. Farming the poor 34-3, and he's looking at that situation going, great. So the dude's already that far in. I got these guys in front of me. My sniper guy is a KV-2, which is, yeah, if he can hit him, he can do a lot of damage, but at the same time, not very good dispersion. Gotta love this. Look at the CVS just totally ruining this 34-3's day. And it's possible the guys... It's possible that JP4 is actually doing the spotting there, but holy cow, there you go. So Scorpion goes in, he gets nuked, but he takes a chunk of the KV-2. And then we got an Artie back there. Oh, we get a bounce in the KV-2. Maybe a little hasty on that shot. Aim a little lower. So who's going to get him? Oh, okay, there we go. JP. Okay, the JP4 got the M12. For a moment there, I thought the Scorpion had prioritized the Artie, but it looks like the Scorpion died. 34-3 finally finds where this guy is. He's like, this guy is so annoying. He puts another shot into him for 296. That's a low roll right there, I believe. 3,136, 1,820. What the? Did that 34-3 just shoot HE at him? Or was that a shot coming in from somewhere else? I don't know. And all of a sudden, so we were talking, and I'm yapping, and we're having a really good fight over here, kicking some serious arse. And meanwhile, and I haven't mentioned it for a while, but if you look over on the east side, things just went really poorly over there. They pushed through, they've cleared everything out, and it looks like they're probably going to try to come up and over. I don't know why the JPZ4 is going that way. Oh, he's turning around. Good man. All right, I like it. There you go. Ramixus and his 2 HP. And here comes a high hit point 44-100. We have a KV-5 to chew through who's done 4 kills. A 44-100 who has 2 kills. A Charioteer with a really nice gun. And a Su-8. And the Artie really is the X factor here. So we come over here looking for a shot on this guy. We don't see that shot. Yeah, I don't know about that, man. Because that KV-5 is going to be in the background there. We're at 3,100 damage. Almost 2,000 assists for a total of 5,000. Just absolutely dominated the 1-2 line. And this is where he says in his note towards the end, it becomes a vision game. And you're talking, and I mentioned it earlier, I'd be surprised if the 44-100 had CVS or optics. So the scout is the Lansen. And he's actually set up to do it really nicely. So we're going to move. Also, it's fast. Look how fast he is. He just zips right along. Doing about 50. Coming up over this way. He's going to stay in the bushes. Just looking for shots. Down goes the JPZ4. That hurts. The Jackson's doing a nice job spotting. I like that. He's kind of locking him down. So every time the 44-100 pops his head up, the Jackson sees him. The trick here will be whether the Jackson can resist shooting, because he certainly doesn't want to do this. Now we're taking a bit of a risk here. Looks like SMF is going to go back this way and try to maybe take out the Artie. I might have just zipped across the field, but maybe he's worried about where the KB5, knocking trees down. If somebody's, oof. Problem with this, man, there goes the Artie, so now he has a good idea where it is. Problem with knocking stuff down is if somebody notices that and they realize there's only one guy over that way, that can get rough. Yeah, I think the Jackson's about to get murdered. Oh, he changed his mind, came back to the middle, maybe thinking the same thing. You get two guys going in there. Oh, the Jackson wasn't able to do anything, so he didn't take any hit points from him, and he took a big hit. And I didn't think about it, but that Artie shot went out earlier, and it was obviously shot at the Jackson, so he's been getting lit doing that. Yeah, there goes another shot. Thank goodness it missed. Now this is going to surprise him. Maybe he can shut down one of them. Oh, a fire! And then the KV2 is behind him. Are you kidding me? The KV2 is back over there. So good job not going into the backfield. So the KV5, I said KV2, I think. The KV5 would have just, but now you're moving into him. Oh, this is rough. 44-100 is pretty fast. Shot came in from the KV5. Artie comes in. 3,511 damage, 1,988 assist, and we've got 4 kills. Can SMF pull this off? We're going to have to go back to the CVS, and the optics just makes that guy miss. You got to love it. And now we got an advantage, and look at this. The KV-5 is actually low hit points. You got to love this. And we have some APCR for him, too. Didn't get him. We got to look, got to get a vision on this and try to shut that KV-5 down. We got to get rid of this guy. But he swaps around here and says, well, I'm just going to have to take on the 44-100. Dodge down. Don't let him hit us. There we go. The KV-5 bounces. All right, a little bit lucky there, but it worked. And a shot on the run with the auto aim just clips. And just like that, we have changed our fortune. We've changed our stars. And I like this. He's just going to run away. The KV-5 can't keep up. There's no sense going up and over and letting the KV-5 have another shot. We got a good bounce. We got a couple misses. And we changed the hit point balance in our favor big time. Also, we've got the vision on this guy, so we just head off this way. It's very unlikely, unless we're out in the open, he's going to see us before we see him. And we're going to come up here and take... Why is our turret locked that way? Blink the turret towards the bad guy. There you go. This is it. Oh, look at this. The poor KV-5. Are we going to just kill this guy? Yeah. No. Oh, he gets tracked. Thank goodness the 44-100 wasn't close enough to see us. Shut down the KV-5. 2, whatever I called it. 5 kills, 4,197 damage, 1,988 assist. Real barn burner here. We got 4 minutes, though. We got all the time in the world. Now, here's something, and who knows what was going on the other side. If I was that KV-5, I'd be lining up where that shot came from. And if you have enough map knowledge and understand that position, he should be clicking and typing and say it came from that bush up there, and then Artie drops a blind shot into that bush. Let's see if one comes in. I kind of doubt it. Now, he's a little bit trapped here. I like the position, but I feel like, and he may be thinking the same thing, if he tries to bail out of this bush now, that 44-100 could be down in that line somewhere and maybe get a shot off that he doesn't see or he doesn't spot the 44-100. So we're very defensive. He is going to make a move, okay? And we didn't get spotted. One thing you can do technique-wise, when I bail out of spots like that, I'll just internally count 1001, 1002, 1003. If I don't get lit somewhere around 1003, obviously he could see you further on, but the most dangerous part was immediately out of the bush. Then you're probably okay in terms of them not being close enough to see you. Now we're using that speed again. Really, we can take a hit. We just need to find this 44-100. I think he's close to a one-shot. Kind of sneaking around. I would stay in the bushes. I don't know if I'd want to break out in the open. I'm pretty sure he's turtled up. And because you're running the CVS, as long as you don't give him a clear line of sight and you stay in the bushes, we're going to knock another tree down. Okay, good. Don't do that. In theory, you should see him before he sees you. All right, so that right there, got to watch that because this is all open, and if he's sitting down here, he has a clear line of sight on you. So that's the kind of thing I'd watch out for. Although it's kind of hard to use this line of bushes. You're not going to stay completely covered from every line of sight angle. Very surprised. So I wonder if he's fallen. There he is. Found him way over there. So he knows he's spotted. More than likely. You might be able to get him to the edge of these bushes. 2 minutes, so it's starting to get to that point where time is becoming a factor. It's not panic time by any means, but time is definitely starting to slip away with us here. Goes up to the very last bush he can. Doesn't see the guy. I don't think he could have got out of that valley. It's possible he went back to the north. No, he did not. He's right there. Yeah, I would take... Ooh, that probably needed to be aimed a little better. And he got spotted doing it. Oh, that's tough. Couple poorly aimed, and we need to move. Yeah, wow. A bit lucky there. I think I'd just push in on him. You pushed him up and over, and the Artie has just fired. Okay, we're going to be a little more careful about it, I guess. I think I'd have pushed right at him, and the Artie had just fired. So I might have been able to get in there, kill the Artie, and then find him on the other side. Now time is really becoming a factor. All right, so he's coming up and over. Is he really going to cross again? Is he just going to... He knows he's spotted. Yeah, I don't think he would cross if he knew he was spotted. Probably realizes now that SMF has moved forward somewhat, because I don't think I would expect to be spotted there from the road. SMF has the gun locked in salute position. For those about to die, we salute you. A minute and a half. Artie probably hasn't gone very far. The Su-8's not very fast. Oh, we found them both. So we'll just blast that guy down. Nicely done. One shot that fella. That was a high roll. Was that HE? Let's back up. I don't think so, because why? Yeah. So he's running APCR coming on in here, and the 320. Wow, he gets a nice high roll on that. He rolls a 350, 30 over, and nukes the Artie in one shot, and that gave him options right there, because now he just needs to reload. Okay, the 44-100 is a two-shot. You have to assume you're not going to roll that high on it. Can you even get there? Barely, maybe. I don't think so. If it is, it's close. Oh, that would have been epic. Yeah, don't run out and let him have a free shot. There you go. But that guy's just doing a runner. He wants to find a position where he can take this guy on. Maybe get some hold down or something, because he needs to get at least one shot in on SMF without taking a hit. The only way for him to win that DPM fight is to bounce one or make him miss, and of course he's got a hit. But he has to have one trade where he doesn't trade, where he gets the shot and doesn't take a hit. Okay, so they both fired together, so that was not it for the 44-100. The 44-100 cannot possibly kill, I don't believe. No, not with that gun. He can't kill SMF with one shot, but he can with two. So he needs that one miss to make this thing happen. SMF's just going to come in here. One thing, unfortunately, the 44-100 doesn't really realize is he reloads a lot faster than SMF does. He should have already been around the corner ready to shoot SMF. So let's see how this goes. This is getting real tense. So we're just going to go in there. We're going to probably just take the shot. And yeah, he lets him shoot and just comes around and kills him. There you go. So he missed that shot, which probably didn't matter even had he hit SMF, unless he tracked him. That's another option in there, to try to track him to slow him down. He knew he could take that one hit and kill him. There you go. We had another game that was really close. It was more like 30-something hit points, but this one is down to 369. 7 kills, 4,884 damage, 1,988 assist, and 1,900 and some change base XP game on Proc. And just really a clinic, guys, of equipment setup and gameplay. Now, top tier, that's always good. That's very helpful and doing very well right there, but really nicely played overall by SMF. Thanks for sending in that replay. Hope you guys enjoyed that. That's all I've got for today. We will see you.